So and some of these have come into my sphere just recently. Others of them have been around for a little while and I don't think I've shown them before. So, but as ever, at the end of this segment here, let me know what you like. So take a note of them, and just to make sure that I'm on track with getting the right sort of tools for you. So first one I have here is a free logo maker. So all of the graphic designers in here will castigate me for showing you this. But, you know, if you've got a business you're just starting up, or maybe you want to refresh your logo, or maybe you have a new product that needs a logo to go with it, you may not have the budget for a good professionally designed logo. This is your next best step. So it is a free logo maker. So all you do is, and the URL is really quite simple. It is logo.com. All you do is enter in your business name into this. So let's put in KZen8, since we're talking about that tonight, and click the Make a Logo button. There's various logo makers on here. This one's just a little different to some of the others. So it wants a slogan. So we'll pop in No Code App. And of course, Chrome is going to do its thing and go really slimy. No code app for, let's say, small business. I know it's for more than that, but we'll pop that in. All right, and then click next, and then you can click through some symbols that you like as well too. So this one is tell us who you are. Are you a business owner, student, non-profit, etc.? And what sort of business is it? So I'm going to say it's technology, and some keywords at once. So let's say KZen8 technology. There we go. And click next. And then it'll go through and it will now start to generate various derivations of logos. So it is a bit of a process to go through. It'll take you about 5 minutes to work through. And really what you do is you find one that you happen to like, a style that you like, click through, and then you've got all these tools now to then go and customize it. So if you don't like that color segment, you can change the colors with the color palettes down the left-hand side. You can change the fonts that are on the left-hand side. You can even add more text to it if you like, just by clicking that, and you can add some more in. And you can format all of that with the toolbars in there as well too. And then once you've finished, then you can save it and load it. So it's free to make it. And I think with this particular app, they are going to charge you to download it, but it's not a horrendous price to download it. Let's just create it. There we go. Then it's going to ask you to log in, and then they've got a pricing in there, but it's really just a small amount in terms of what you pay for it, and you pay for the various different versions, depending on whether you want a JPEG or an SVG file, or what sort of file you want as well too. But it'll store it. You can come back, you can edit it, you can get a whole color palette from it as well too. So very simple to use. You can see that's been reasonably quick for me to make that just in the short time that we have here. So that one there is for logos, for anything you need a logo for, and the URL for it is logo.com. Now all of these links, we'll drop these into chat. So at the end of the evening, you can save the chat. You'll have all the links there. You'll be able to click through on it and be able to go and have a look at it at your leisure. All right, next one I've got for you. Who here has a podcast or is looking to be on other people's podcasts as a guest? Anyone in that sort of category there? Just give us a wave. Okay, a few of us there. Excellent. In fact, there's some podcasters on here as well too that I see. So this particular app here is a service. It's called podbooker.com. It's free to sign up for it, and it's for podcasters, and also so podcasters looking for guests, and it's also for guests looking to be on other people's podcasts. So there's a whole range of podcasts in there. As I say, it's free to create an account there. And then you can start to have a look through some of the profiles that are there. I would think that for pretty much any business, you should be a guest on other people's podcasts. If you don't have one of your own, be on other people's podcasts. One, because they build up an audience. When you end up there as a guest, you are borrowing their credibility with their audience. They wouldn't have you on if they didn't think you're any good. And podcasts are one of those mediums that is just growing exponentially. And, if you think about it, those of you that go to the gym, how many people do you see there with their earbuds in listening to podcasts, or standing on the stair machine, or the walkers or the runners there listening to podcasts? And even those that are out on the road running, they're on podcasts. Those on bicycles are on podcasts. If you're sitting in your office like I do, often I'm on a podcast as well too, while I'm working as well too. So it is one of those mediums that is growing. The beauty about a podcast is it's not visual. You think, well, why is that an advantage? Well, people that are running, they can't have a screen in front of them while they're running. It's not good for their health. And also same at the gym as well too. So it's a great place for you to get good exposure to an audience or a potential audience there that you don't have access to at the moment. And it is a lot cheaper than running ads and trying to post on, Facebook and LinkedIn and social media. So it is a really good avenue for you to be able to get visibility out there for your business. So service like this, great place to start. It'll start to, have you find people that you can be guests on their podcast and to approach them as well too. Something there is called podbooker.com. Well, next one that I've got here, this one really tickled my fancy actually. This one is called zipwp.com. So for those of you that want to create a WordPress website in no time at all, this app will allow you to do it. So, and they have AI tools baked into it. So if you need to write content for your website, which is always the thing that holds people up, then you can actually get a good start with this by, creating the website with AI as well too. So we just jump into the inside, into the dashboard that's in here. You'll see down the left-hand side, there are some options. So if you go to the last option here, which is build site with AI, then it will take you through a process there where you just enter in some information. So enter the name or title of the website. So the ideal widget shop. What sort of business is it? So we can say it's probably not a restaurant, it's a local business. What language is it? We're going to call it English Australia for us. Click on the next button. Give it a description. Now I don't have a description handy at the moment, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to write one with AI. So click on the AI button, it will write a description for you, read through it, you can edit it as well, and you can always come back and edit it too. Click on next, and it will bring you through to adding in your email, your phone number, your address, which is obviously for the about page, and then keep on going through. I won't finish it off here. It takes about 5, 6, 7 minutes to run through it. They do say 60 seconds, and in fact, if you're quick on the keyboard and you've got some of the stuff prepared, then you can actually create it quite quickly. Actually, I can't get my address by AI. I wonder why that is. I suppose it doesn't quite know where I am. It needs to be connected to ChatGPT or something like that. So if you just work your way through it, it does actually, well, let me just pop in this here. There we go. We've got some already pre-filled. Here we go. Let's select some images. That one there, that one there, that one there. Okay. And click next. We'll see if we can get through the whole thing. There we go. We're on to the design stage. So it's telling us that we're a local e-commerce retail local business. That's what it's going to show us here. So they've got templates here now, which it's generating from the content that we've popped in and from the images that we've created. So there we go. We've got some website templates there to be able to choose from. Now, some of them are premium. You'll see the sign at the top, premium, which means you've got to pay for it. Others are not premium. So we'll just click on a non-premium one. And there's your website. It's all done. So you can change the color scheme. So, if you want something that is not quite what they've given you, let's say we want blues as opposed to yellows, you can change the color scheme and it will change it on the color scheme on the website, and then keep on continuing through. So you can work it all the way through. Once you get through to the end, You can download this website. So you do need to download it within 24 hours, otherwise it gets deleted. But you can download the website and you can upload it to the web host of your choice. So this doesn't host your website, just helps you create it. And it really just gives you a start, and then you can go and host it where you'd like. So there's more to go yet. You can see that, do you want a blog? Do you want a page builder in it? Contact form, e-commerce site, automations and integrations. So you can just keep going right through the whole thing to build this site. So that one there is called zipwp.com. It does a pretty good job. And in fact, there's probably some web developers out there that are thinking, I'm going to be out of a job. But the clever web developers are out there thinking, this is going to do this in a fraction of the time that I build websites, and I can charge the same amount of money for it. So it just depends on your frame of mind. But it's a great place to get started. If you do need to whip up a website really quite quickly, you can have it done in no time at all. All right, next one I have for you is, I think everybody here is familiar with ChatGPT, the language model for finding out anything. It's the sort of thing that some people are using as their Google replacement. Well, no surprise, China has released its own version of ChatGPT. It's called DeepSeek. It released just this week and does a very similar job as well. I'm not going to comment on sort of who's in the background, whether they're tracking you. The ChatGPT probably does that anyway, and they're getting data from all sorts of different sources. But if you're looking for sort of another AI alternative to, say, ChatGPT or Perplexity or one of those ones here, then we've got this one here, DeepSeek. So it's brand new. It is free at the moment. It is a little bit buggy in the sense that the adoption of it has been really rapid, like ChatGPT. So if you find it times out, that's because lots of people are getting on it and having a play with it. But it is another model for you to go and have a look at. So that one there is called chat.deepseek.com. And the very last one in the flavor of our Cool Online Tools is a book. So old school. This is a book that has only just been published. It is called The Power of Delegation. It's been written by, actually someone who's been on the show before, Francesca Moy. She's talking in here about, virtual assistants. So how you can save time, save money, and grow your business with virtual assistants. So very easy read. I know Francesca's been using VAs for a number of years now. And in fact, her business has really evolved to one where she does provide VAs to people. But if you're wanting to get your feet wet and so wonder how to work with a VA or a team of VAs, really good book, really good information in here, and I've been reading it as well and a lot of it's really quite familiar because I know Francesca quite well, but she gives some really good sort of tips about how to organize yourself with a VA team. So that one there is called The Power of Delegation. It is available on Amazon. I've got it on .com.au, and it's only $1.99, so it won't break the bank. You'll get it on Kindle, and you can download it and read it on your device. All right, that is a roundup of our cool online tools for today. So I think, yes, we do. We have all of those online tools. It's the last comment in there in chat. And thank you, everyone who's introducing yourself in chat too. Feel free to do that. Drop in your details, introduce yourself in chat. But right now, just drop into chat. What was your number one tool out of the pick for today? What's the one that you think you'll explore and do something more with over the next few days? And this just helps me keep on track so that I'm constantly bringing you tools that are going to be useful and helpful for you as well. Of course, these apps and tools, they will be in the Business Owners Smashing It Online Facebook group tomorrow and over the week. So if you're not a member of that, now's a great time to just head over to Facebook quickly, search for Business Owners Smashing It Online, join the group, and you'll find in there these apps are coming through. So if you've lost the links, they'll be there. And all of the links that we've had in the past, they're all up in there as well too. So if you want to have a look through some of the other apps and tools we talk about, they're in that Facebook group as well. All right, votes are coming in. So what's our one that has really captured our interest? It is Pod Booker. So it looks like there's some people out there looking for spots on podcasts. It is a good app. Actually, there are some really good opportunities in there, both as podcasters and for guesting on podcasts as well too. Excellent. All right. Well, these apps and tools, bring these to you so that you've got some way of helping you in your business, hopefully to make things quicker for you or easier or cheaper, get your time back. If you do want any help with your business and business processes, more than happy to have a conversation with you. So just jump onto our website at smashgo.co and happy for you to book a time. And we do have a number of packages to help you with that as well too.